he might not be a star in this offense, but he can really play. I thought he played fantastic today.
I mean, he plays fantastic every week. I think the thing here is that a lot of times, based on what we're always going to take what the defense is giving us, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of things they were doing, they were lining up to shut down Devontae,
yeah.
right? Which gives opportunities to Shane. And I'll tell you, Shane is a hell of a runner. You know what I mean? If you look at him in any other program, he would be the star tailback,
yeah.
right? But it gives us the flexibility we need, I think, to be successful, not only in our league, but obviously next week too, right?
Yeah.
So having that ability to not have one back that everybody can key off of is a differentiator, right? Without question.
And the pass game between Corey and Quinn have been there all season, but today, really, really nice job reading that play well. Quinn finding his way to get open, beating his man off the line, and then giving himself separation.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of our big concerns, getting back to my point earlier, was could we get that separation on the grass?
Yeah.
I think Rocco did a phenomenal job. Again, especially when we needed it, right? Again, anytime, it doesn't matter, any high school age kid, right? If you end up having a few punts and we're not necessarily doing the things we normally do, it can get in a lot of kids' heads. And
sure.
I felt like even though those things happened, our guys responded when they needed to, and you have a leader like Rocco and a leader like Corey Grimes, when push comes to shove and we need something to go, they did it. And then you ride the back of Shane multiple ways, right?
Yeah.
Not only running, but throwing, right? I mean, he did a great job in the perimeter.
Yeah.
Again, forcing them to defend us horizontally, So,
what does it say to your seniors to come back here and win their final regular season game on this field where 2 years ago, obviously, complete opposite, really,
yeah.
to come back and do this and to go into this Super Bowl game on a high note?
It means everything to these guys. I mean, again, I remember these guys. Some of these guys got a waiver as an 8th grade to play in our freshman team.
Okay.
So they Corey and Rocco, they were here during the COVID year, right? So they
game over on the turf over there. Yeah. Okay.
So they to see that transformation through their high school career, I can't tell you how proud I am of them. But talk about character, right?
Yeah.
Talk about one of the things I talked about this week at many of the like luncheons and things is that this team has been on a difficult road, right? And a lot of young people are always looking for off-ramps,
sure.
right? And those off-ramps are enticing because they say, this is an easier way, right? And a lot of times those off-ramps don't lead to success.
That's right.
They kept their head down and they kept plowing, even when it was his hardest, they kept on forging forward. And that's how they got here, right? And the nice thing about it is that, I always tell them, listen, in life, right, you're going to have a lot of challenges. That's what life is. And you prove to yourself this high school career that no matter what road's ahead of you, you're going to be able to be successful. In worst case scenario, you can always call old Bouchard. I'm always looking for a long walk. Right?
Yeah.
So I really do. Just so proud of these guys. And my son was a year older than the senior class, so I've seen these guys since they're little tykes. So
okay.
it's special to me.
And now you can fully focus on Fairhaven.
Yep.
And I'm sure you've watched some film on them. It looks like they run like a triple option.
They do. They run the flex bone, which is like the traditional Navy option concept. So a lot of veer, midline, load zone, and speed options. So they're physical up front. I mean, their linemen 4-point stance. They're coming after us, and their tailback. I mean, their running backs being recruited Division I. So
is he like an up back?
Their fullback is their feature back.
Okay.
And that kid's good. I mean, their playoff game was on Saturday, so
you guys
we went down there and checked them out live, and they're a good football team, well coached, and it'll be a battle.
Your strength, their strength. I mean, that's what you bring to a Super Bowl, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's going to be you got two groups that have dudes.
Yeah.
Someone's going to deliver, right? And I think these guys are poised to step up.